Hello everyone, welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. It is me, Brian. Happy to be back with another haul video. I know it's been like a month, you guys, but you know, things just been going on. But I haven't been too busy to not go comic book hunting, and I have been doing plenty of that. So what I'm gonna show right now is basically what I got from one LCS that I have never been to before. This is my first time going to this LCS, and I managed to pick up a lot of stuff for about $125. It would have been more, but because he was doing like 40% off if you pay with cash, and I think it was like 20% off if you pay with your card. So he was having a sale, and I had to take advantage of it by going and get the cash. So I paid it in cash. Very happy with what I got. And then I also went to another LCS where they had some books that I had ordered. Well, 10 copies of one book in particular that I ordered and paid for already. So they finally got it. And so I went up there to go pick them up. And while I was picking that up, I picked up a Silver Age key. Oh man, I'm so excited for this Silver Age key. But, so I'm going to get started with the first place I went to. And before we get started, if you're under 13 years old, skedaddle, skadish. This is for 13-year-old and older. So, alright, so let's get started. So we're going to start off with the Authority number 12. This is the death of Jenny Spark, and it's the reincarnation of Jenny Spark as Jenny Quantum, so as a baby. So was able to pick up two of those, and this right here, these right here are, I'm showing the dollar books first, but like I said, it all came up to one price. But I'm gonna show the dollar books first, and then I'm gonna show the ones that actually got sticker prices on them, but I didn't pay those prices because, like I said, it wound up being cheaper than what it's supposed to have been. All right, then we got the Authority number 13. This is the first appearance of Jacob Kingtron. If I'm saying it right, I might be saying that last name wrong. And then I got the Authority number 29. This is the marriage of Apollo and Midnighter, and this is the first mainstream comic book wedding between two male superheroes. And I got two of those. Alrighty. Then I got Atlas number 1. This is cover C from, what's the name of the, let's see, what's it called? Tidal Wave Comics. Never heard of it, but I saw it as an issue number 1 and a cover C, so I was like, why not for $1? Can't go wrong. I got Aspen Season, Fall 2005. Awesome Michael Turner cover, so I had to get that for $1. Then I got Aspen. Michael Turner presents Aspen number 1. Another awesome Michael Turner cover. Love Michael Turner art. Then I was happy to get Ascension preview edition with David Finch art. So never had the preview edition. Happy to pick that up. And then of course I got issue number 1. And I'm trying to get the whole run of this. Then I got Arya preview issue number 1. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but when it comes to preview issues and issues number 1s or 0s, I'm gonna pick them up, especially for $1. You can't go wrong. Never know, they might do something, you guys. So I don't know. Then I got the Adventures of Ford Fairlane, which is based off of Andrew Dice Clay. So Andrew Dice Clay was a real big stand-up comedian when I was growing up. He was huge. He was very raunchy with his comedy. So I never knew they made a comic. So when I saw it, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna grab it, $1. It's not really worth much, but like $5, I think. But still, I just grabbed it. Then we got the Uncanny Avengers number 1 variant edition. A monster. This is the first appearance of Synapse. Might be saying it wrong. Synapse. First appearance of the Shredded Man, and this is the 1 in 10 variant. So, all right. Then I got the Avengers Celestial Quest number 3. And this is the first full appearance of Q, aka son of Mantis. And this book has been, gaining a little bit of steam lately. A lot of people are starting to realize this is a valuable book. It's definitely a book I suggest you pick up if you see it. Alright. Put that over here. Alright. Next we got Superman Batman number 37. This is the variant. I actually like this cover. That's the only reason why I got it. And I knew it was the variant. This is, I think, like a $5 to $10 book, if I remember correctly. Now, this book right here, everyone, I have to tell you, when it comes to the Eternals, everyone is picking up the Eternals, and of course, everyone thinks that the Celestials will be in the movie. So this is a Celestial right here that has his first appearance in this book that a lot of people ain't talking about. And it's a possibility this Celestial could be in that movie. Never know. So I definitely think people need to start picking up this book just in case. Now, this book did have a print run of, if I remember correctly, it was like 40,000 print run. So it's not a low print run, but it's not that high. So it's the Black Vortex Alpha. And so this is the first appearance of Godhead, which is the Celestial I'm talking about. Alright, so pick that up if you see it. Alright, then we got Blue Devil number 2. First appearance of Shockwave. I'm trying to pick up all the first appearances in Blue Devil because, you just never know. They might do something with Blue Devil, and those books will start jumping if any of those other characters are in whatever it is they put them in. All right, then we got Ecto Kid Unleashed, number 1. Don't know too much about it, but it was issue 1. I was like, might as well get it. The cover looks nice. All right, now this book, I have been looking for this book for a minute. Couldn't find it because I've heard that they might be doing something with this. It's Buzzkill number 1. And it's by Donny Cates. And the only thing about this, and I got it for $1, it's actually a $15 to $20 book right now. But I can honestly tell you that it has like issues right there up here. It's like a bin and stuff. So yeah, I was like, oh well, it's not a 9.8 candidate at all. So, but I don't have it, so I was happy to just pick it up for $1. Gotta say, I'm always happy when I pick up Bullseye number 1. Love this series. This series right here was so good. I definitely suggest you read this series. Bullseye is just, he's an animal. He's an animal, you guys. But this is the first appearance of Joy Jones, who, aka, she becomes Vendetta. So definitely pick that book up for the first appearance. And just pick it up, read issue number 1. After you read issue number 1, you're going to want to read the whole series. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. All right, so then we got Brain Boy number 1 from Dark Horse Comics. And Brain Boy was actually a Golden Age character. So I remember seeing a couple of the Golden Age issues of his a couple of times at a couple of conventions. Never picked them up though, but I was just like, I'll pick up this issue number 1 for $1. And then they had Batman number 39, first appearance of the Gentleman. So then I picked that up for $1. Surprised to see that this here for $1. Now this book is a $15 book right now, but I can say that it has a couple of spine ticks, so it's not a 9.8 candidate. I wish it was, but it's Batman number 38. This is the first appearance of origin of Matthew Warren. So definitely a book that's hot. Now this book ain't really going for anything, but I don't have this book, and I saw it and I was like, I'll pick it up. It's one of those free books. It's the new Avengers guest starring the Fantastic Four. It's supposed to be not for resale book, so it's supposed to be saluting the heroes of the U.S. military. So there was 2 of them in there, so I grabbed both of them. Don't have it. It doesn't really go for nothing really, but I was like, I might as well get it. Alright. Put this down. Alright, you guys. Now we got Nightbreed #1. Now, I never had this book, but I just like this cover. So, this is issue #1 for $1. Can't go wrong. We have Ether #1 for $1. Don't have this either. Might as well pick it up. Then we got Four Eyes #1. Don't have this either, so I'm glad to put that in my PC for $1. Now, Codename Knockout #0. Now, I tried to read this book, and I got mixed feelings about this book. But I'm going to tell you this. I really like the cover. The cover is what made me want to get the book. So, Codename Knockout #0. I'm not looking forward to reading issue #1. I put it to you like that. It was not my cup of tea, definitely. Then we got Sergio. We got Guru versus Conan issue #1. Was happy to pick that up. Definitely. They didn't get the fight in this first issue, but definitely it was a good issue. I read it. I love Guru. Definitely, I suggest you pick this up if you get a chance. Then I got Venom #2 from his first ongoing series, and every time I see it, I'm going to pick it up for $1. Can't go wrong. Then we got Totally Awesome Hulk #15. And this one is the first unofficial team appearance of the Protectors, which is on the cover. You see it? All right. Now, this book right here, I wish was the 35-cent variant, but it's not. It's just the regular 30-cent issue. And it's not 9.8 material. It's has a couple of issues on it, but I don't have this book, so I got it anyway. And plus, it's the first appearance of the first team appearance of Seldom 7, which is them on the cover. So, was happy to get that for $1. Then I got Wayward #1 for $1. I think this is, they had like a whole bunch of different covers for this book, but I think this is just the regular cover, if I remember correctly. So, happy to pick that up. Now, as always, you guys, if y'all been looking at my channel, you know how much I love getting me some Image newsstands. So I was able to get Codename Strike Force issue #1 newsstand. So happy about that. And all of these are high grade. I would say they're between 9.4 and 9.8. Then we got Codename Strike Force issue #2 newsstand. Definitely happy about that. Definitely. Then we got Wildcats issue #3 newsstand. Happy about that. All right, now this one right here is a variant. I've never seen it before, but as soon as I saw it and it was in the dollar bin, I was like, oh, I gotta grab it. So it's Wolverine Origins issue #29 variant edition. This is the 1 in 10 zombie variant. So happy to get that for $1. And then I was happy to get this for $1. This is Dark Wolverine issue #76, and this is the 1950s variant. This is the 1 in 10 variant, the Elvis Presley one. So happy to get that for $1. All right. Alrighty. Then we got Fantastic Four. No, it's 100th anniversary issue #1 variant edition Fantastic Four. And if I remember correctly, I think this connects with the other ones, the other 100 anniversary ones, but I'm not sure. I think it does though. I was happy to definitely get this. This was in the dollar bin. I couldn't believe it. This is Ultimate Spider-Man issue 104 variant edition. This is 1 in 50 Bagley variant. So 1 in 50 for $1. I couldn't complain. And this is a cover homage to issue #1 of Ultimate Spider-Man. So very happy about that. I couldn't believe I got it for $1. And then I got Ultimate, and this book right here, even though it's a 1 in 50 right now, it's going between 25 to 30. So it's going underneath ratio, but still, I mean, that's a win for me because I still got it only for $1. So either way, very happy. Then I got Ultimate Fantastic Four #1 for $1. Every time I see this, I'm gonna pick up issue #1. Now, this is not supposed to be the first appearance of Ultimate Fantastic Four, but it's supposed to be in the Marvel Ultimate Marvel Team Up. But that's supposed to be out of continuity or out of order or whatever. So this should be the official, but it's just weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Then very happy to get this one for $1 because this book is actually a $25 to $30 book, and I've seen this book in 9.8 go for like 200 to 250 easy. So oh man, Afterlife with Archie Comics issue #1. Like I just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh man, they have that in the dollar bin. All right, well, I managed to find some that's pretty valuable in the dollar bin, which I have to say it's hard to find nowadays because everyone's starting to know what to look for. So because of the Key Collector app, so definitely it's getting harder and harder to find the good ones for $1 or less. Then we got Altered Image #1. Now I picked this up only because I don't have this, and like I said, I pick up an issue #1 for $1 every time. Just like this one, Amelia's Blade from Dark Horse Comics, issue #1. Pick that up. I don't have that. I don't know if that's gonna be anything in the future. Who knows? But I'm always pick up issue #1. Now I got a part Aphrodite issue #2. Man, I love David Finch's art. Just love it. Love it for $1. I had to pick it up. And then I got issue #3. Another great Finch cover. And issue #4. Another great Finch cover. So very happy about that. And then I got all new, all different Avengers. The variant edition of issue #1. I don't know what the ratio is for this one, but very happy to get in. This is the first of all these characters together as a team. So as Avengers, and then I got Avengers #0 variant edition. I think there's a 1 in 10 of issue 0. But this book actually previews a lot of the books that's like in Canny Avengers and the Ultimates, which was the one where they turned Galactus into the Lightbringer. So this book kind of is under the radar for a lot of people. I mean, basically it really is the first appearance of the Ultimates of that team, which I think in the future people are gonna want that because I think they might do something with them in the future in a show or a movie. So definitely, I think this Avengers 0 is definitely a book y'all need to be on the lookout for. Then we got Apocalypse AI issue 1. This is a retail exclusive preview. And like I said, I will always grab previews every time, just like this Vertigo preview of 2012. For $1, I'll pick it up every time, even though it was a free book when it came out. But still, wanted to pick it up. All right, you guys. All righty. Now, to the stuff that don't cost $1. Now, these all have the sticker prices on it, but like I said, it all came up to 120. It was 120 some. I don't remember exactly because kind of threw away the receipt. Should have kept the receipt, but all right, you guys. So I got Magnus Robot Fighter #6, and that one had a sticker price of $10. And the reason why I got this book because it's a flip book with Ride #2. So really, this is like the second appearance of Rye, because the first appearance is in issue #5 of Magnus Robot Fighter, because that one has the flip book also of Rye #1. So Just had to pick up the second appearance. I was like, man, why not? In fact, I don't see this book often in the wild. In fact, I don't see the low numbers at all. I always run into the high numbers of Robot Magnus Fighter. But I never run into the lower number ones. So when I see the lower number ones, I just pick them up. I wish it was number 5 though. I ain't gonna lie. Number 5 goes for some money. All right, then we got Hulk number. Here, let me do Hulk number 15. This is the first cameo of Red She-Hulk. This is the 1 in 15 variant. So happy to get that, and as you can see, I had a sticker price of $10. And then I got Hulk number 16 variant edition, the 1 in 15 variant, and this one had a sticker price of $6. And there's the first full appearance of Red She-Hulk. All right. Then I got Venom number 10, and it had a sticker price of $3. Now this is the first appearance of Patricia Robertson. This is when Patricia Robinson becomes the second She-Venom. My bad. It's not her first appearance. I'm tripping. Her first appearance was in issue number 1, by the way, of Venom, of this first ongoing series. All right, then we got Spawn number 164 for $4. Happy to get these Spawns right here. I got issue 167 for $4. Then I got issue 170 for $4. And there was 2 of them. Both of them for $4. I was like, man, I couldn't believe. Now these books are $15 to $20 books. So I couldn't believe he had them still priced for $4. And I got them even less than that because of the discount. All right, so then we got issue 209, which was $4. So this is when the print run was really low, in the 200s. All right, then we got Uncanny X-Force number 1, but this is the premiere edition, and he had it for $6, and I couldn't believe it. Now the premiere edition is a $30 book all day, and if I get this grade and it comes back a 9.8, oh man, I'll be so happy. And as you can see, it says at the bottom, you'll see where it says premiere edition number 1. So be on the lookout for this premiere edition number 1. Definitely goes for way more money than just the regular cover. Then we got new X-Men. What number is this? Number 20. It's the X23 variant, and it was $6 price tag on it. So happy to get that. All right, now you guys, I have to say, oh man, I'm so happy, you guys. Now I've been looking for these for a minute now, and I didn't think I was ever gonna find them in the wild. Now I've seen them on eBay, but you don't even really see them on eBay. Now this one right here, I've only seen 1 copy on eBay that's selling, and they want like $25 for it. And I think it's signed. I think that one's signed. But this is just hard to find anyway. So it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1, when Dreamwave did a 7-issue run of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then Dreamwave went out of business. Now the print run on this was I think in the 40,000. But for that's the regular cover. Now this cover right here, which is the exclusive cover or whatever it is, I forgot what it's called. But this cover right here, I don't know what the print run is on this cover, and you don't really see this cover right here. So it's issue number 1, and this cover right here, like I said, it's not the normal cover, and definitely it was for $3. I couldn't believe it. I was like, $3? I said, he must not know what he has, because this is hard to find. This is like one of them ghost books. Like, it's hard to find this book, like, for real. No jokes aside. And like I said, this Dreamwave series only lasted 7 issues, and as the issues kept going on, the print run got even lower. I think issue number 7, if I remember correctly, I think it was at a 16,000 print run. So it's low. So if you could get those higher number ones, man, be on the lookout for them. So they also had issue number 2 for $3 also. So I was very happy about that. So yeah, I was like, man, couldn't believe I found those for that price, man. All right, so then I got the Amazing Spider-Man 212 for $10, and of course this is the first appearance of Hydro Man. It's a very good copy. I like the condition of it. Definitely gonna get that submitted. Oh man, I definitely was happy to get this because I actually had a couple of chances to get this book, and I always passed because they was asking too much, and they wanted $10 for this book at this place, but with the discount, I knew it was gonna be even cheaper, so I got it. So it's Ultimate Thor #1, the J. Scott Campbell variant. Man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Look at that. Loving that, loving it, loving it. So very happy to get that cover right there. Then they had Peter Parker Spider-Man #49 for $225, and this is the first full appearance of the Virus, which this book right now is going between $17 to $25. So happy to pick it up. Didn't have it in my collection, so I know it's supposed to be some with the Kate's run that's going on with Venom right now, but he said it doesn't. This character doesn't have nothing to do with the Virus. That he's the new character that they putting out, or whatever. So, but still, this book is still hot right now. So it is what it is. All right, then we got X-Force 116. Now this book right here is like $15 to $20 right now. I remember when I used to find this, and the dollar bin all the time, but people are finally realizing the importance of this book. So this is the first team appearance of X-Stacks, and it's the first appearance of Dupe, and the first appearance of You-Go Girl. So, and because of it being the first appearance of Dupe, that's the main reason why this book has been hot. So, and then I also got X-Force #129 with Dupe on the cover. Now the reason why I got this book is this is the last issue of this run. So definitely, if you can find this issue, get it. And they wanted $225 for this one, sticker price. Now, I was excited when I got this because I couldn't believe it was $15. But then, oh man, I should have looked at the back of it. For some reason, I didn't look at the back of it. And man, I gotta tell you, I was disappointed once I saw the back. Oh man, it was just horrifying. So, I don't know if you guys could see it, but basically it's ripped in the back. You see, like right there. See the big old rip. So I was bummed out. I was like, oh man. But it's okay. For $10, and I mean it was less than $10 with the discount, so I didn't mind, and I don't have this book, so was just happy to get it. It's Creatures on the Loose #10, and it was $15. This is the first appearance of what the hell? Hold on. First appearance of King Crow. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh shit. Ah, I made it even worse, you guys. Oh man, I just cussed on my video. See you guys? Look at that. Oh man, that's so disappointing. If it wasn't for that, the book would definitely be in a nice grade, man. But that's what messed it up. I was just like, oh man, this sucks. But it is what it is, you guys. But now this book right here, if it was in a high grade, man, this book could go for some money. So definitely, if you can find this book in a high grade, I definitely suggest you be on the lookout for this. Definitely. Then I got Tales to Astonish, issue #60, and he had it for $25. Very happy to pick up this book. Now, the importance of this book is that this is when the Incredible Hulk winds up, his stories start beginning in Tales to Astonish with Giant Man. So this is basically a premiere issue of them doing it together. So definitely a key book. Definitely am happy with the condition of it. I wish it was a higher grade, but for the price I got it for, I cannot complain. This book actually goes for money. So If you can find it in a high grade, I suggest you definitely pick it up. All right, then I got Marvel Team Up number 9 for 225, which is supposed to be the first appearance of Ultimate Fantastic Four. So, but like I said, I still feel like Fantastic Four number 1 is actually the book you need to be getting. All right. So that's everything from that LCS. All right. So let me get the rest of the stuff. Oh, almost forgot. And this is some of the free stuff that I grabbed from over there. So we had the Halloween Comic Fest Spook House. That was free, so I picked up 1, 2, and 3. So 3 of them. Let's see, Blastosaurus. Picked up 2 of those. R.L. Stine, Just Beyond. I grabbed 2 of those. Archie's Madhouse Magic. Picked up 2 of those because they free. When they free, I'm gonna pick them up. You know, the Loud House. Picked up 1 of those. UC Young John Buell, whatever his name is. I always have a problem saying his name, so I picked up 2 of those. Let's see, we got Underdog, pick that up, and Pokemon Adventures. So, pick those free things up. All right, you guys. So, this is the book that I had. These are the books that I had to pick up the 10 copies of from the other LCS. So, you pretty much probably guessed what it was. It was Batman number 92, the Art Germ cover. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, and I had already put the order in, so you know, you guys, I just went to go pick them up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I gotta say, I read it. And I like the art inside. What's the guy's name? Julian March, is that his name? That did the art on the inside. Man, I liked it. I was like, man. And I actually liked the story and everything. I like how the Riddler was doing this little riddle thing with Batman, and Batman figured it out. And it was good. I liked it. Definitely I'm interested to see the next issue now. So definitely, I gotta pick up the next issue. I think it might have already came out. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it regardless, one way or another. And last but not least, you guys, I have to say, because this is the Silver Age book that I got, was Marvel Superheroes featuring Captain Marvel. As you can see, the price tag was $210. Now this book right here, I managed to talk them down to $180, and I don't know if you guys can see this. You see the spine? I want y'all to like really see this book. Like, this book looks amazing. Like, when I saw the condition of this book, I was just like, I have to get this book. Like, this book looks like it could definitely be in the near mint condition. I mean, it's definitely a high grade, I have to say. The corners are just sharp. The colors are bright. Like, it's nothing going, I can't find nothing really wrong with the book. It looks so good. Man, I'm hoping it comes back in 9.8, to be honest with you. I'm hoping, like, if this comes back at 9.8 or 9.6, I will be celebrating. Because this book looks amazing, and for that price, it's a bargain. I was just like, man. Now recently there was a 9.2 on Comic Link. I think it sold for $600 or $700, something like that. But I definitely think this is a higher grade than that one. I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, man, you know how many times I've done seen this book in person, and every time I see it, it's always either a mid-grade or lower. It's always some issues with this book because of it being so, being the square bound, so, but I was just like, man, and for that price, I just couldn't leave it there, you guys. So happy to get it. Never had this book, to tell you the truth, ever. And out of all my collections, I've never picked up this book. Honestly, I think it's only because I've never seen one in high grade. So, I'm real particular about certain key books. I only want in high grade. Now, other books, sometimes I'll get them in lower grades. But when it comes to the keys, I try to get them in high grade. So, very happy about that. And like I said, just it's awesome. So, thank you everyone for joining me. I will have another video very soon because I got so much stuff. Like I said, I've been hunting crazy, you guys. So thank you to all my supporters, by the way, that has been donating to my Cash App. If you want to support my channel, you can always donate to the Cash App or to PayPal. The information is down in the description of this video. Also, I just want to say thank you to my No Skip Ad crew. If you're wondering why I'm asking you not to skip the ads, is because when you don't skip the ads, I get the full money for the ads. But when you skip the ads, I don't get the money. So, and since I'm a small channel, every ad counts. Now, I need you to smash the like button because that helps me out a lot. So hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe, and when you subscribe, hit the bell, because the bell is what will let you know every time I drop a video. Because if you don't hit the bell, it's only going to let you know sometimes, not all the time. So definitely do that. And if you want to see some more great stuff, go check out some of my old videos. There will be 2 right here you'll see in a moment. You can see the Galactus head over here somewhere. And the Galactus head is how you subscribe. And until next time, everyone, thank you. And make sure if you're having a bad day, go read you a comic and you'll have a whole much better day. And if that still doesn't get you going, read you another one and another one and another one. And you'll get there, okay, everyone? So stay safe, and until next time, peace.